welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And today's video is about us following around autonomous trucks. So in the state of Texas, if I'm not mistaken, well, I watched the news report, and in the state of Texas, they say that there are 3 major companies that are doing the autonomous trucks. And one of them being Texas A&M, which is a college. And but my understanding on the news report that most of the driving for the Texas A&M trucks are done on the private facility with no other vehicles around. Then they have just like a mock-up city type deal, and they drive it through there. And then there's 2 others. The one that we're going to be following today is the one that normally runs up and down I-45 between Houston and Dallas. And I've noticed a couple things happening throughout the video that, or throughout the time that I followed this vehicle, that was kind of concerning to a certain point. And then there was another instance where it looked like, well, had it been a human making that type of turn, we would have gotten in trouble. So, but the way that the turn was made, and you can actually tell that you couldn't really make the turn from the left lane because you would go over the curve with the truck. So this truck actually took a left turn from the center lane, not the turning lane on the left. So, but you guys will see here on the video here in a little bit. And yeah, just follow this truck around. So let's check out that video. All right, here we go. Our first clip. See how he's kind of in the middle lane, but doesn't even straddle that turning lane. Turns that left, barely misses the curve though, so it was a tight left. But had that been a human, would that human have gotten in trouble for it? All right, so we go forward a little bit more, and we prepare to see, well, so I can show you guys the next questionable thing that this thing does, as far as the way it kind of lunges across all the lanes going left. So it's kind of weaving a little bit. You can slightly see how it weaves a little bit. It's not completely straight. You'd think a machine would be completely straight, but it's not. Now, here's the moment right here. See how it kind of lunges across all those lanes? This little car was moving at a pretty good speed and had to slow down, and was kind of interrupted on the way that vehicle was going because this truck just jumped in front of it like that. Had it been somebody that was maybe more distracted, I know people should not be distracted on driving their car anyways, but we are professional drivers, so this should be a professional machine, right? Should be held to the same standards or higher than us. We fast forward a little bit, and then we kind of want to see if we see hands on the steering wheel. That's the main part right here, is trying to see if we see hands on the steering wheel. And we zoom in a little bit and freeze frame, no hands on steering wheel there. So we move forward a little bit more, freeze frame again, and you can see no hands on steering wheel again, unless he had his hand on the lower part of the steering wheel, which could well be. But I don't think that that's the fact. I think that there's nobody actually with hands on that steering wheel, because if we look at law, we're really supposed to have 2 hands on steering wheel at all times. One thing I did notice, that there's no sensors on the actual trailer itself. Well, none that are actually visible. Most of the sensors, or all the sensors, are just on the truck itself. So we follow it on along a little bit further, and just watch how it kind of maintains its lane. It kind of does pretty decent right there. It gets on the line right as that little spot back there, and which, I mean, it's a pretty aggressive turn, so I guess understandably, of course, even humans are going to run over that line at points. But there we go again. When it comes to the human aspect of it, if there's a police officer behind you, can you and will you get pulled over for riding on top of the lines? That's a questionable thing. All right, so here is the last one, and we see it put its turn signal on. That truck behind it goes over as well. It kind of just continues on. No hesitation on slowing down. As far as the big truck, because it sees that car kind of just lunging out there, that pickup. But right here, it was pretty smooth. But then again, it still went from the farthest right lane on over the middle and pretty much just seamlessly on over to the on-ramp and on to the freeway. So I don't know, guys, what are your guys' thoughts on what you've seen so far? We will continue to monitor these trucks and follow them, and to see what else we kind of can catch. You see how it's kind of weaving a little bit as we're going right now. It's weaving back and forth. Maybe that's just the mechanism of it. As long as, I guess, it doesn't go over a line, then it's okay, I guess. But then again, if it was a person, what would happen to them? But yeah, guys, I will, like I said, continue to follow these trucks around. I'm not saying that I will make a video every time I see one of these trucks, but I will continue to follow them around and get a little bit more data and see what you guys think about this. Me, I'm not 100% sold on it. I don't believe it's ready. The news report did say that they are expected to be fully autonomous in 2 years. I think 2 years is still too soon. People are not ready for it. I don't think the technology's all the way there, but day by day it is improving. And basically what we're seeing is these trucks are going back and forth, same areas, learning the road. Now, are they going to be trucks that are only running certain lanes? That's a question to be asked as well, because if you have these trucks being all over the road like the human, does it have to recognize every road? I mean, there's a lot of questions. So as you kind of saw back there, it kind of continues to weave. It's still weaving right now a little bit back and forth, but I mean, us humans do that as well. So that's it, guys. That's what I have on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not the same tone as normally what we do, but I think that this is very important, and this is something that is out to get our jobs as truck drivers, and it is running up and down my local highways where my family runs up and down, and it's kind of concerning and a little bit scary. So, yep, that's it, guys. Like I always say, guys, don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. And Ukrainians, we stand with you. Stay strong. And let's just keep on being humans, guys.